You
Side
can
of
TPK.
TPK.
This is a copy. So you can
Yeah,
TPK
this is
the
a
copy. I
copy.
don't care.
I copied this character sheet.
She's not a real person.
Oh.
The simulacrum.
Yes.
Well, we're live, I think.
Oh god.
Oh God.
This copy of the character. It's called Split. Oh yeah, the internet thing.
You know that's a legitimate statement.
What? I don't like being alive.
I'm scared. I don't
I'm
like
scared.
being alive.
I
The
don't
whole
like
thing
being alive.
together. Just thinking of like the world the last few years. Legit statement.
Yeah, I get it. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to this week's interesting fusion episode of Decisions and Dragons. I miss doing that. I am back, mostly 100%. Unfortunately, COVID is giving me the coughs once again. It's a bitch. COVID's a bitch. But that's okay. I've got throat drops, and I will try to mute as best I can, so I don't deafen you with any coughs that might come out of me.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
Yeah, I know. Dustin, would you like to give us a recap?
I would very much like to give you a recap and reinforcement, re-explain, better explain everything that's going on. So you guys
Also, don't forget Sirenscape.
gonna open Sirenscape.
Just so you know, music and stuff.
Yeah, let me turn.
Oh, I forgot to actually re-download that. I'm not gonna.
I think I
open
did too,
Sirenscape.
because it's disappeared from my computer.
Sirenscape was giving me all kinds of problems the other week. I said, fuck it. Anyway, moving on. So you guys have most recently climbed up to the lower levels of Diablos's fortress. After getting through a very elaborate door puzzle and completely ruining an ambush encounter.
Good job, Tina. Go, Malice.
Well done.
Good job, Tina.
I really liked that exchange because it was like, I'm gonna cast light. Oh, it doesn't go off. Okay, I'm gonna cast daylight then.
Rebecca's.
Fucking hell.
You guys have made your way through this dungeon of sorts. And you, after realizing that conspicuously one of your number is not among you, namely Renalphus, you guys continue through this dungeon and find yourselves in this grand chamber. Before you is a room that is, you can count the squares, that many feet across. And it is a very long room. In the center, there is an some sort of blood-stained dais with a winged, shadowed figure, apparently casting, at the very end of casting some sort of spell. There are 4 pillars, 4 pedestals in front of you. Each of those pedestals has a large gem, a little bigger than a human fist. And these gems, one gem is blue, one gem is green, red, and one gem is like a bright violet color, and a beam of light from each of these gems, the same color as its gem, emanates from the gem over the head of this creature to the far end of the room where they all meet at a point. No sooner do you all step through this doorway, but you watch all of the color fade from these gems, and the gems turn just a dark black dead color. The four gems explode, and a large writhing spherical energy emanates at the far end of the room. The creature then turns to all of you, and in very deep, uh, a very deep, raspy voice says, "It is too late for you, too late for your kin. But rest assured, you will join them soon enough. And I need everyone to roll initiative."
Yay!
Jumping right in.
Oh yeah, we're not wasting any time here.
Good. I'm really glad. I'm really, really happy with my roll. So happy with my roll. The happiest with my roll.
Are you happy with your roll, Hugo?
I'm so happy with my roll.
Cool. Cool. Foundry just crapped out on me. Cool.
Sweet.
I was like, why isn't this doing anything? Oh.
Yeah, mine is not doing much either, and like half the images won't load.
That's what I had. Yep.
That's not good.
I go back.
I refreshed. There we go.
Yeah, you might need to refresh since I was like jumping in and jumping out and whatnot.
Hey.
Mine needs a +1 to my roll.
So you should be 17.
Yes, please.
I'm 17 as well. +2 dice.
I am as well if you subtract
+1.
12.
I think you're before me, Sam. I just have a +1 to Dex.
Okay.
Ujo, what is your initiative?
5.
Diddy.
Okay.
There we go.
So, at the right as this shadowed, winged, horned, demonic creature gives his monologue and readies himself for battle, you all look at Boykin being in the center of your group, and Boykin's eyes go wide and start to glow a very faint pale blue light. And Boykin opens his mouth as if to speak.
As the voice shifts, hold on, I want to see if I can do this. Actually, it starts as Boykin's voice going, "I don't know what's going on," and it's almost as if every time he speaks, there is an echo of a woman's voice, almost unintelligible, behind it, and you see Boykin's physicality shift slightly before Boykin looks at his hammer and drops it. but then still gazes at the creature in a ready stance.
Arsinoe, it is your turn first.
Can I roll an insight check on Boykin real quick?
You sure can. Cujo, is there anything else that Boykin says?
Every time, basically, you recognize that Boykin has said something. His lips are moving. You see the movement in his throat as if he is saying something, but it's like his words are shifted, and it's like hearing somebody speak in a normal volume across a room while a hurricane is rolling through.
It's a 25. Looking
What
more.
are you trying to determine?
Right. I'm trying to determine if he is becoming hostile to us. Essentially, like body language. Like, you know, I know you said that he turned back to the creature in a readied stance, but like, it makes it
It makes
a
I can tell you with a
difference.
25, the body language is one of like preparing for combat and is staring daggers at the creature in front of you, not really, you know, giving that same glance to the rest of you.
That's all I need then. He can still have it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Phenomenal. Emboldening Bond is my action. Everyone, as long as you're within 30 feet of somebody else, except for me, will get the additional D4 once per turn. As well as can use their reaction to teleport and take that damage for somebody else.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I am going to not like this room at all. This is not cool.
What are you talking about? It's a great room.
You know, it's a great room. She's going to move. Who am I? Where am I? Who are you? 10, 15, 20, 25. Dart up here and kind of duck behind the pillar. And then that's my movement. And then my bonus action is, what's the range on that? 60 feet? Oh, yeah. Let's drop a spiritual weapon right here.
Okay.
Get some spiritual bread for the table, please.
By you. Where are you putting this?
Right here.
Don't mind me, I'll just click that.
Sam, you should have control over that.
I do. Nope, go back.
Sweet.
It's gonna take an attack. Remember all my shitty rolls from Monday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they stopped. That was a nat 20.
Yay!
Excellent.
Hey.
Yay.
So that is a 13 plus 6, 19 points of radiant force damage.
19 points.
19 points.
All right.
Guys, clip that. That's gonna be the best round I have for the next month. I'm done. I'm gonna go back to eating my food.
Do it.
Okay. Flit.
Okay. I am going to. Let's see. It's right here, right? Yeah. I'm gonna move up a little bit, but over.
And those pedestals that the gems had been suspended on, those pedestals are 10 feet tall. They
Okay,
are
I'm only going to move to right here then, because
big and
I'm
tall.
shorter than the pedestal. And I'm going to cast at third level. Could he please make a wisdom save? I am casting Dissonant Whispers.
A wisdom save.
Yes.
Uh, 13.
Okay, he does not succeed. So he is going to take on board save, he must move as far away from me as his speed allows. And he's going to take 5d6 psychic damage. Also, that was third level, so I'm assuming he's going to want me to roll on the old wild magic table.
Yay.
Actually, I'm so sorry. He's actually going to use his only legendary resistance, and he's going to succeed that saving throw.
That's
But he'll
good
still
though.
take half. He'll
Okay.
still take half, though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Should I still roll on the wild magic even though he saved?
Yeah,
I'm not
You
sure.
do still cast
you
the spell.
cast the spell. Him saving has nothing to do with that.
17. So I'm at a 2 now, I believe.
Yes.
So, okay. That's good. Total damage is 21 half.
Okay.
So 10 points of psychic damage. And that is my turn.
Cool. At the end of your turn, he is going to raise his hands up, palms up, and you notice that all of the bone piles and bones that are scattered along the floor, the bones start to shake and move. And these guys show up. And this guy shows up. And this guy shows up. It is now his turn.
Question.
What's
Was
that?
that a spell or is that a feature?
That is a legendary action.
Got it. Okay, never mind then.
Legendary action at the end of Flit's turn.
Nice.
It is now his turn. He is going to... He is... Fine. He is going to do this. And I would like... I need everybody with the exception of Arsinoe to make a Constitution saving throw as he reaches out a hand and casts Cone of Cold.
Counterspell.
At what level?
That is going to be a 4th level counterspell.
You Explain to me how you counterspell it.
So the moment this creature starts surging forward and the cold energy starts gathering in its hand to release, you guys hear well, no. You guys watch almost zombie-like one of Boykin's arms lifts, forms somatic components, and you can hear somewhat this echoey voice reach out and arcane energy fly from Boykin's hand to collide with his, canceling out the spell.
That wave of energy comes out, and the cone of cold shatters it.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So the counter spell unfortunately fails.
Okay. Sounds good.
That was sufficiently weird.
Oh, it's gonna get weirder.
That's
You said con save, right?
Boykin's
Constitution saving throw.
Boykin's
17
been
for
holding
me.
out on us.
Seriously.
Anyone who is within 10 feet of me gets an additional +4, and also Sam, the +4 from your, or the D4 from your bond.
Yep. 1d4.
Yeah.
Okay, 25 for me.
I'm just sticking out a post-it and sticking on my forehead.
Probably wasted. 14.
Sam, it is your duty. Just like
25.
a bard just has to tell you to remember to use.
26.
Wait, no.
The DC was 18. If the full damage is 37.
Whoa.
What?
I believe that makes half damage 18.
Mm-hmm. That's fine. I didn't need that limb.
Oh, fuck. Evasion is only for deck stuff, isn't it? That is bull
Sure
honky.
is.
That's bull honky. I'm sorry, you said 32?
37 is full damage.
37. Oh.
Or 18 is half.
That's a big pile of bull
Oof.
honky.
That sucked.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That is the end of his turn.
All his turn hurt in the butt.
It is now.
I told you.
Sam, I just saw your sticky note.
It's probably backwards for all of you, though.
No, it's
Is it not?
No.
Oh god!
it's good.
No, my plate! I'll do it like right here. There
you
we
need
go.
to get that headbands game.
Yeah.
You have the
Just
card.
like a card.
Just put the sticky note in there.
Uh-huh.
Alright. It is now one of the skeletons' turn. He's
so
going
funny.
to move.
You're not gonna forget now, are you?
It's true.
I need you to go away.
And it is going to make one attack against Arsinoe.
You talking to the dog or the monster that we're fighting?
The monster. The dog's
Yeah.
up with Dustin.
The dog's with me.
Aren't they one and the same?
Sometimes.
Sam, that is a 19 to hit.
19's my AC.
I am
Guys, go to the
Diablos,
player.
Lord of Hell, but in the material plane you may call me Spencer.
I mean, is it that far off?
No.
I'd say those
I
names
call
are
him
pretty
Hellhound.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
We've been calling Max Beastie.
Whoa there.
No! Not the
Whoa
gnome.
there. Whoa there.
Lit. You
Well, there.
are also going to be attacked by one of these skeletons, and it's a great club. That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, I mean, that hits.
I'm not bonded with you guys.
That is 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As this ogre skeleton brings its great club down upon you. And that is its turn. Chio, it is your turn.
Okay. First things first, bonus action, I am going to shift so I can get some sort of HP back. Jesus Christ. If this, like, one of these skeletons is gonna kill me because I have so little hit points, and I'm gonna be so mad if I die by a skeleton.
At least they're really
Fair.
big skeletons.
I need a respectable death.
It could be worse. It could be mummies. Just saying.
Oh, like
That mummy
slow
curse is
moving.
bullshit.
Dustin, if you kill this party and I wasn't even the DM, I'm gonna be a little upset.
Only we're not even done with round 1.
How much was that cone of cold damage one more time?
7.
It's
How
a
high?
fifth
How
level
many
spell,
octaves did your
bro.
voice just raise one more time?
Oh, I don't want 2 of them. I
I'm
wanted
just
to
kidding.
move the other one.
It's a 5th level spell, and fucking relax. I can only do that once so far.
I'm just really flexing that player giving the DM shit roll that I get to explore for however long this lasts before inevitably it switches back to the normal dynamic.
Well, don't die. It'll last longer.
Oh.
Okay. Am I hitting with the code I just put up? Am I hitting this guy over here? Like he's kind of getting
Are
hit?
you moving over
I-
to that spot?
Yes, I will. I was trying to figure out my placement of where I was moving. I have 50 feet of movement. I can get there.
Yes, you
Okay.
will get there and hit both of them.
Cool. Okay. So I'm gonna go right here. Or do I need to be here? Probably.
Either.
So
Just go up one, where you were the
here
first
goes.
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am going to try to attack these motherfuckers.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to replace one of them with the Breath of the Dragon. And so I am going to do cold damage and a 20-foot cone as long as I hit.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not a champion fighter, so that doesn't crit, but I'm going to assume a 27 hits the skeleton.
Yeah. They're big, slow, and dumb.
Good. So they need to make a dex save.
Remember when I said they were big, slow, and dumb?
This is what she's counting on.
10.
DC was 14, so that is they each take then 10 points of damage.
Sweet.
So that's one of my attacks. And then this guy that I am standing in front of, I am just going to try to punch in the face. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
For minimum damage, my new dice have failed me for the first time, so that's 5 points of damage.
You're just whacking this guy in the face again?
Yeah, so that 5 points of damage for the guy directly in front of me.
Excellent.
Delete. Okay. So, movement, action, bonus action. Yep, that's all I got.
Alright. Not Boykin.
How is everybody looking right now?
Raw.
Health-wise.
You know, seen some much better days.
Yeah.
Okay.
14 hit points.
We walked across lava like 10 minutes ago. In
Yeah.
game.
Fun. So everybody's looking a little rough.
Yeah.
A little pain,
Little.
some grimacing, some
Okay.
blood, probably.
Okay. Question for the DM.
Yeah.
Are there more bones on the ground?
Yes, there are. Absolutely.
All right. Not Boykin is going to step forward a little bit. Now I need to read this spell because holy shit. Okay.
Want to read it out loud for the class?
It's called Dance Macabre.
I
yeah.
love dance. Yes.
Threads of dark power leap from your fingers to pierce up to 5 small or medium corpses you can see within range. And if I'm within 60 feet of them, I can give them a command as a bonus action.
Uh-huh.
So, are we kind of going off of the map where those bones would be?
Yes, we are.
Like, just as it's represented? Okay. Then, yes, I would like to summon 5 medium skeletons. Wait. 5 for now. Let me double check. Okay, so it's only with animate dead. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so 5 medium-sized skeletons surrounding Diablos.
Well, I will put them in the bone piles.
Okay.
And then, because that's where they will show up, because that's where they are.
Okay. And then...
Yeah, sure.
I don't really have anything else. And then they are all, I believe, within 60 feet. So my one command to all of them will be attack. But again, almost puppet-like. His arms raise and the somatic components and the verbal mixes as more skeletons rise and turn and look at Diablos.
Attack is the command.
Yes.
That's all you say?
Well, attack Diablos. I mean, that's
Okay.
that's the intent behind it.
Just asking for specificity.
Yeah, what? Yeah, you know what?
I mean,
Fuck
they
it. This
could
good guy
have
shit
each
isn't
other for all
happening.
I know.
Yeah. But yeah, no, just point at Diablos and say attack.
Okay. Perfect.
Sweet. And then
Uh,
I think do they act on my initiative? Into command. Yes.
all right.
And it gets an attack and damage bonus equal to my spellcasting modifier.
Okay.
So, yes. Not Boykin will command the skeletons to attack Diablos.
And that's the end of your turn?
Yes. That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Next up is this skeleton is going to make an attack against Chio.
Rude.
Does a 16 hit?
16 ties.
Guys go to the player. At least they do in my games.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm already, not pulling any punches. Malice, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to teleport to, where's my little movement thing? Come on. Right here.
Okay.
To tail with this particular skeleton who seems to be harassing my favorite Flit. And I'm going to take my first of 2 attacks against him. Which
you are currently not flanking by Raw. You would need to be 1 space south of where you currently are.
That's fine. I can do it to 1 space south. I get up to 30 feet.
I figured you were moving there so that you would be flanking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If possible.
That would be the flanking position.
Okay. Wonderful. Almost a crit too. That sucks. Okay. 27 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not want to fight the skeleton that a 27 doesn't hit.
No.
Seriously.
And I would never wish that on any party, no matter how much I want you all dead.
No.
Yeah, the only thing it wouldn't hit would be a Tarrasca Lich.
Don't
What
tempt
about
me. I could build one.
What about a
don't ask.
skeletal Tarascalich?
Don't ask.
Yeah.
Don't give him ideas. So for that skeleton, it is going to be 8 slashing damage, magical, and I'm gonna smite it just because I want it gone.
There you go. Or if we really want to pile on all the templates, it could be an Illitha Tarascalich.
All right, we are
Now
going
you're
to.
just
Just
talking
gonna ignore
nonsense.
that. You guys are done.
Also,
We're just trying to get as complicated as supercalifragilisticexpialidocious with our D&D monster names.
Seriously.
People, you silly people. It is considered undead, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so 3d8 then. 16 radiant damage.
Okay.
So total of 24 for the first attack. Where am I? And second attack is a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. And we are going to, and that's another 12 slashing.
Okay.
Where is that? Mark my stuff. And let's see. Fuck it. We're still going to smite it, which is 3d8, which is less good. 10 radiant.
Okay.
So 18, I think, total.
You seriously mess up this skeleton. One of its arms that it had put up to try and like block your blows, you just hack through this arm. And
just
that arm
drops.
is in pieces on the ground.
Alright.
It looks real bad.
Okay.
Back up to the top. At the top of the initiative, Sam,
Yeah.
you, as you're like looking around, kind of reassessing where the battle is, you look around and you see this writhing, multicolored mass at the far end of the room.
Mm-hmm.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, like, could you have waited a hot second for that, please?
No.
No.
If you wanted to act first, you should have acted before initiative count 20, which is when the layer actions go.
That's a 12.
A 12?
Yeah.
12 does not
Would
succeed.
would your D4 stuff?
I don't get it.
No.
It's only
I'm
4.
going
I only get to
to,
choose 4 creatures.
Oh.
I'm gonna bend luck and roll a d4 to see if I can get her some more points on that.
Okay.
So add
I'm
another
going
2 points to that.
Which makes
I'm going
a-
to add actual DM points to her roll as well.
So 14.
14.
Yeah.
That still just barely does not make it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's
Sorry.
okay.
At this moment, this does not count against any of your actions in any way. What is your movement speed?
It's 30.
Okay.
Don't you fuck. Just because I took.
You move 30 feet
No!
towards that
Going.
thing.
Or stand away.
That's fucking not nice.
Your gaze locks on this riling mass, and you cannot help but be drawn towards it.
Okay.
Nothing else happens.
Alright. Well.
It is now this skeleton in the corner is going to turn and make an attack against Malice.
Yeah.
That is a 19 to hit.
Misses.
Okay.
Nice.
Arsinoe, it is now your turn.
Okay. Ruined all of my plans. Dude, chess game. I had like 2 rounds of shit planned. Gone.
You look
Out
so
of-
proud, Dustin.
I'm so angry. I'm so angry at you. I had shit. I had plans. That's fine. I'm gonna bonus action. Have enough. Just kind of shake a little bit, seeing the bright glow of the spiritual weapon next to me. And I'm
Mhm.
going to throw my hand back and send it towards Diablos over here.
Okay.
And it'll make an attack. And miss with a natural one. Remember that luck that I had first round? That's gone now. Bye-bye.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
Never mind.
It does not hurt itself. Ass. Doesn't have hit
For a
points.
second, I thought it was your. I forgot it was your spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon, not spiritual guardian. Thank you. Or my dude. And
So that was your
then
bonus action.
that was my bonus action. I'm going to sure Sacred Flame. Yeah, Diablos dexterity saving throw, please.
Okay.
I don't know if I like that, huh? That small, huh?
7.
No! So you will take a number equal to 15 points. Radiant damage. And,
I'm sorry. How much damage?
15.
15.
Can I move?
Yes. You still have your full movement. The layer, anything that happens with that layer action is independent of any of your actions or action economy.
Okay. Then I'm going to 15, 20, 25. Damn it. You fucked with all of my shit. I needed to be exactly where I was.
I mean, you can go back there.
Yeah, but then he'll get an attack of opportunity.
I mean, what's it worth to you to be back where you started?
A lot. I need to be exactly where I was. Yeah, I'll just stay where I am. Fuck it. I can't make a decision, so I will stay.
Split, it is your turn.
So I am going to. This fucker animated these skeletons, right? Malice, the guy next to me, how is he looking?
Bad.
Too close to him, though. Okay. I would like Dratnos to make an intellect saving throw.
Mm-mm.
You broke up for a second. Who's making a saving throw?
Dratnos, intellect.
Diablos?
Yeah. Diablos, whatever the fuck his name is. Fuck.
We were all like,
Y'all are like, what the hell
The
are you
big bad
talking about?
guy. The big bad guy.
Intelligence, right?
Yeah. Clearly, I rolled a nat 1 on my throw tonight. It's been a week, let me just tell you.
I know.
He does not roll well.
He needed a 17.
He does not get that. Not by
Alright.
a lot.
So you see Flit's forehead kind of start to glow a little bit, and she's looking straight at him, glaring daggers, and casts Psychic Lance on him.
Okay.
So he is incapacitated until the start of my next turn, and he takes 76 psychic damage.
Ooh.
That's a 4th level spell as well, so let me roll. That was an 11, so I'm up to 3 on the wild magic table now. Uh, 22 psychic damage.
All right.
And since I'm going to take an attack of opportunity on that big old skeleton, I'm going to stay here.
Okay. It is now Diablos' turn, but he is incapacitated.
Yes.
Then it
Fucking
is
hell yes.
this guy's turn.
Yes.
Oh,
Mwah.
I'm sorry. Cujo.
Mm-hmm.
I am just gonna have all of your skeletons are just gonna go on your initiative.
Okay. Also, real quick, I need ruling. Given that I am School of Necromancy, there is the undead thrall feature, meaning that any undead that I raise through necromancy
Uh-huh.
gets an additional 10 hit points
Yeah.
and a +4,
Yep.
Yeah.
stacking on top of the rules for Dance Macabre. The
Yeah.
skeletons are getting a +9 in addition to whatever stuff they already had. Is
Yeah.
that cool?
Yeah.
Rise,
cool.
my
That
pretties.
is
Make sure.
exactly how that works.
Sweet. Awesome.
Fucking love
I'm
necromancers.
so excited.
High level necromancers are fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
Literally.
Oh no, darling, we kind of got used to the sickness a long time ago. I'm actually quite healthy.
You built up an immunity?
I guess you could say they're down with the sickness, right?
Ma.
Oh,
Moving on.
Flipping that.
Perfect. Love you.
Fucking awesome.
Court, you
Yes.
are gonna get a swing and a miss from that skeleton.
I figured.
And the other skeleton is on the other side of you is going to attack Malice. And will do so with advantage. And that is a 17 to hit. Okay.
Nice.
One-armed little. It's fine. He's missing an arm. I just bat the other one out of the way.
Gio, it is your turn.
One-armed bear.
Okay. I am going to
Cord, I missed you.
be
And
smart and do this. You built up an
Uh,
immunity?
I guess you could say they're down with the sickness, right?
Ma.
Yeah, fuck it. Where is it? How many key points does this take? Fuck, 2. Okay. I am going to use my action, spend 2 key points to do some quickened healing, so I get 1d6 plus 4 hit points back.
okay.
Okay, 8. That's pretty good. That could have been a lot worse. I would have been real mad if I had rolled a 1. So that's my action. And that's it. I'll stay where I am and just kind of do like this to the skeleton. Like, come on.
All right. Cujo, it is your turn.
I need you closer to me.
I am going to look at the huge skeleton that's in front of me and the one that's right next to Flit, and centered on Flit's square, I'm going to cast Wither and Bloom at third level. Actually, we'll do fourth level. So I need both skeletons to make Constitution saving throws, and Flit. Oh, sorry, you got the puppy.
No, you
Do you
can
have
go.
any? Do you have any unused hit dice?
All my hit dice, I believe.
You can use 2 of your hit dice right now to
Praise.
heal and add 5 on top of that.
Oh, praise. Okay,
Because
so
of magic of this spell.
Cujo,
Yes.
does an 8 succeed on the con save?
Does not.
Does less than 8 succeed on the con save?
You know, weirdly enough, no.
Are we suddenly using Thaco for
that's
this
15 back.
round?
I will be right back.
Okay.
Come here, bud. Come on. Come on now. Come here.
That is 17 points of necrotic damage to both skeletons.
Okay.
And because he died from necromancy, I get hit points back.
You sure do.
So that is 12 points back to me. Thank God, because Boykin was not looking too hot when this combat started. Sweet. And then it's the Skelly's turns.
All right. And your instruction is to surround Diablos and attack.
Yes.
All right. All right, go ahead and make 5 attacks for me.
Okay.
You happen to have the skeleton stat block up?
Yep. I got it pulled up right here.
Perfect.
Okay, I'm going to start from the lowest and work my way up.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
Oh. 16 does not hit.
Okay. How about a 26?
No. Yes, a 26 fucking hits.
So that is going to be 3 of them are going to hit.
Okay.
Now he's incapacitated. Is this counted
Which means
as a
that you
crit?
should have been rolling with advantage.
Rolling with advantage? Okay, so I'll just re-roll to see if I get any nat 20s.
Yeah, I'm pretty
two
sure.
of them. Incapacitated creatures? Yeah.
No, it just says can't take actions or reactions.
I might be thinking unconscious.
I think that's what you're thinking.
Okay.
Oh, so he doesn't. Even though is he prone?
Just says
incapacitated?
incapacitated.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, you do not get advantage. I just can't take actions or reactions.
Okay. All right. So that is 3 of them are going to hit. So that is. Oh my god, math. Total damage from the 3 attacks is 32 points of damage.
Fuck.
Having some powered undead is pretty nice. I like legit. Just this teeny little thing has me completely thinking that the next character I make as a party member, I think I need to make a fucking necromancer. Because
They're
they're
awesome,
a little scary.
Romancers
I mean,
are
it's
cool.
fitting.
The only really big sticking point is that in order to do like all of a necromancer's cool shit,
You
you
gotta
need
have the
bodies.
squads. Yeah.
This is true.
You need corpses.
Humanoid bodies.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
Isn't that what
Um,
your bag of holding is for?
I mean, you're not wrong.
Bag of bones.
Hold please up it.
Literal bag of bones.
Oh shit, we got a lot of armor. We're not gonna be able to fit all this in our backpacks. Hey, can we borrow your bag of holding?
Mm-mm.
I don't. In the interest of being friends, I'm gonna say ignore my bag of holding.
Yeah. So that is Cujo's
Also,
turn.
don't ask where your cousin went.
Aww.
Yes, that will complete my turn.
All right. Rhodes, I am going to attack you with the last skeleton does a 17 hit.
Fortunately, yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Sure.
That is 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
How you doing over there?
Yeah, I'm eating at my temp hit points right now.
Okay. All right.
Malice, it is your turn.
All right, I am gonna, seeing the one skeleton fall, turn and face the other one and try and take him down too.
Okay.
Roll is going to be a
Probably hits.
16.
Yep.
Okay. And the next one is higher than 16.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's fucking perfect timing.
Oh, God.
Their AC's fucking 11, guys. You're
Ah,
probably gonna hit them.
okay.
So their AC is like small, slow, and dumb.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's shitty.
Well, they're big, so if you can hit the broadside of a barn, you can hit one of these.
I don't know. After throwing the ball for my
Challenge
dog, I am
accepted.
not a good aim.
5 slashing for the first hit, and why not burn spell slots that I really don't have? 16 radiant.
Said 5 slashing and 16 radiant.
Yes.
Paladins, man.
And second hit will be another 9 slashing.
You pumping any smite into that one?
I will. Yes, why the fuck not? Actually, no.
I mean,
I am not going
you
to.
don't have to. I'm just asking.
No, no, I am not going to because I am really low
Okay.
on
That sounds like the collect caller advertising the services. Like, you could do it.
I could do it in theory. How does it look after a first hit?
I mean,
Can I see it do?
I mean, you've hacked it up pretty good.
I packed it up pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, you know how hard you've hit it.
Yeah.
You hit it pretty hard.
Okay.
But it still has all of its bits.
It doesn't. It's not missing chunks or slowly collapsing on the floor.
No, I mean, it might be
You know what?
missing a rib or two, but you can't really tell if those were always
It may have
missing.
Those may have never been there. It could have just decayed off. You know what? Yeah, fuck it. Let's just smite it. Same thing. Second level. So that second hit was 9 slashing plus 3.
Just give me the radiant damage.
Okay. 3, 8, 16 is 20 radiant.
Okay. Yeah, all of those ribs definitely were there before, and none of them are there now.
You
You
have
hit
to
it.
check.
You hit it pretty good, and you swing for its midsection, and you get like between two of its ribs, like into its diaphragm, and then the radiant energy pops, and its entire rib cage just explodes.
Oh,
It is still standing, it is still upright, but it looks pretty goofy with no ribs.
I was just kind of like
Yeah.
a wacky.
He looks like a
inflatable
wacky
man.
waving inflatable arm flailing tube man.
That's funny. That is hilarious.
At the top of the round, Rhodes.
Uh-huh.
As you are looking around trying to check in on all of your compatriots, seeing how they're doing, you're kind of off to the side all by yourself, just going toe to toe with this skeleton, and your eyes come across this riling vortex, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you succeed. You are able to pull your attention away from this thing, and you are unaffected. It is now the skeleton fighting Malice's turn, and it is going to make an attack against you. That is a 24 to hit.
That actually will hit.
And you take 10 points of bludgeoning damage as it brings its great club upon you.
Mm-hmm.
And that is its turn. Sam, it is your turn now.
Alright, bonus action spiritual weapon attack. What happened? Well, 16.
16 will miss.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then we'll do another. Yeah, we'll do another. Well, okay, hold on. Flame. Told it it's just extra. That's what it reads. Okay. Yeah, we'll have him make another dexterity saving throw, please, for Diablos.
Okay.
If he's incapacitated, does he actually like?
You just can't take actions or reactions.
Oh, okay.
That is an 18.
Just makes it.
Okay.
I'm going to scoot this.
Actually, can I bend luck on that saving throw?
I don't know, can you?
Yes, I can.
Smartass.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
He must
You just reminded me of
subtract.
like all of the teachers that made that joke in
You
like
should
junior
subtract
high.
2. So, 18 minus 2.
It is 16.
Awesome. Fails.
Sweet.
Kind of garbage. 10 radiant damage. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 20, 25, 30 over here. That's my turn.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I am going to use a legendary action, and I am going to move. I'm going to move back over here.
Okay, well.
That
Just
movement
check
does
over-
not incur any attacks of opportunity,
Gotcha.
because I knew you were going to ask.
I got you. The psychic vibrations told me that you already were on top of it.
Because I would have wanted to make 5 opportunity attacks.
I mean, yeah.
That is Arsinoe's turn. Split, it is your turn.
Any spell slots low? I am going to cast. It's pretty far away, right? Okay. Use my last 4th level slot. And can he make a. I want to cast Fireball, basically.
Okay.
And I think I can do it without hitting any of our.
Oh, yeah.
So I need him to make a dex save, and I'm casting it at 4th level.
That is a 22 to hit. For the save.
Okay, well, he makes the save.
I mean, he'll still
but he
take
takes
that.
half damage. And then I'm up to 3 on the wild magic. And that's a 17, so I'm 4. So let's see, 96.
At 4th level, I believe it is 9d6.
Yeah. Uh, 35 halved fire damage. So
Okay.
17-ish.
Okay. You set off this fireball centered directly under his feet. And this explosion of light and heat and fire kind of swirls in this 20-foot radius area. And in the middle of this ball of fire burning the entire area, time slows to a crawl and freezes. The fire, instead of immediately dissipating, it continues to swirl slowly, and suddenly the radius begins to grow, and you watch helplessly as the flames get closer and closer to you. First, they envelop the spiritual weapon and the smaller skeleton minions. Then you watch Arsinoe disappear behind this growing wall of flames. And as the flames continue to approach you, the light and the heat becomes almost unbearable. And as the flames come in contact with you, your vision just goes completely red, orange, yellow. And that's where we're going to take a 5-minute break so that we can switch foundries. Unless Cujo has no maps. In which
No
case
maps.
I will just hand it over to Cujo.
Okay. Give me a second. Let's get some things going here.
I will say, as a parting gift, please take the copy of your character sheet and chuck that out the window and go back to your other character sheet.
Hey.
as you feel the flames threaten to swallow you whole, and the heat bears down on you, your eyes, while clenched closed, snap open, and you're not in that chamber. In fact, the creature you were just fighting is nowhere to be seen. What you do see, each of you are placed in small 10 by 10 gated cell. Your equipment, your armor, gone. And you realize that some of you are kept in one cell. You look across, there's this small hall, it seems, 10 feet across. You can see another cell where the rest of you are. In one cell is Arsinoe, Malice, and the other cell is Chio, Flit, and did I place Renalphus? I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Renalphus is in the second cell. You can also hear, as you can hear in Sirenscape, voices of other unfortunate souls who are also trapped in this prison, weeping, being tortured. You hear the screams of those being tormented in the distance. And in one of the neighboring cells, you can see two individuals, one of which is asleep on the stone ground. This dungeon, by the way, has almost just as much heat as that fireball that was encroaching upon all of you. It's dry and heavy. The stone almost has this red tint, as you can clearly see influences of infernal energy sort of filling the air around you. One of these individuals in the neighboring cell is curled up, asleep, well, attempted to be asleep on the ground, and the other is a drow male, long silver hair, completely tousled. He looks terrible. He looks gaunt, and he looks at all of you. It's about time you guys woke. Welcome to hell.
That literal?
In the literal sense?
Yeah.
If only. No, we are in the Citadel. One of Diablos's play floors, he calls them.
Doesn't sound like much fun.
No, it's not. And you see as he kind of adjusts his position, he winces as his back again touches the stone, or the bars that divide the cells. And you can make a perception check.
Also, I would like it to be known that I hadn't started like a page for notes because I was like, "Oh, this is a one shot; it doesn't count." Oh shit! I have to have.
It's actually right there.
9.
14.
Okay.
12.
16.
Okay. Renalphus, what did you get?
21.
21. With a 14, well, as it is, anybody can look and see there are cuts and slices across his skin. Some have been loosely healed. Others are still festering. But with a 14 and up, you can see that under the smock that he was given as clothing, there are many deep lacerations in his back, that some of the wounds have begun to stain the smock.
I immediately want to just like look down at myself. I assume we have no armor, no weapons, no equipment of any kind. Um, do any of us appear to be injured in any way?
No, you guys don't have any deep injuries like the drow that you spot in the neighboring cell. One thing of note, since you are looking down at yourself and inspecting, the crystal that you had been given is also gone.
Yeah.
The drow says you may want to play dead for a little bit. They don't like messing with those who are caught in the dream. If they see that you're awake, that'll mean it's playtime for them.
Playtime for who?
As you ask that question, you hear a what sounds like a gated door being opened at the far end of the hall, and you hear chains dragging across the ground. And coming into view is a fiendish creature, deep red skin, whose face is covered by this sort of veil. The only thing you can clearly see are two burning embers for eyes, as they have chains sort of draped over their shoulders that drag behind them. Deeply muscled, still medium sized, but you see it sort of trudges in and looking at those who have just awoken. And almost scans each of you before resting on Flit. You see it points. It approaches the cell door and pulls a collar from something on its waist and reaches through the bars. And it just stares at you expectantly.
What's that?
I give Chio a look and like kind of flit my eyes back and forth between Chio and the creature.
Do you want me to make a? I mean, my passive perception is 16. Do you want me to actually make a check to see if I notice his very pointed eye movements?
I'll say, given the tenseness of the moment, and the fact that you guys are stuck in these cells together, it doesn't take much to recognize that communication from Renalphus. So I'll say that you do see that.
Okay. All right, she's gonna assume she knows what that means, and she is going to try to essentially grab this guy's arm and break it on the cell bar.
Okay.
I'm gonna once you move, I am right behind you, throwing all of my weight into it.
Okay. I'm going to ask Chio for an athletics check with advantage because Renalphus is helping you. And it is going to...
That could be worse. Athletics is not what I'm good at, but that's fine. 13.
It got a 17.
Fucker.
You grab, and Renalphus, you leap to apply weight and try to like pull down to break his arm. And just as you're doing that, the arm doesn't move, and then the chains take on a life of their own and snake through the bars towards the both of you. Let me see.
At this point, as soon as I'm able, I am going to shift into my hybrid form.
Okay. Chio, will a 27 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, and Renalphus, will an 18 hit you? Keep in mind you do not have your armor.
Yes, that'll hit.
Okay. Both of you are going to take 8 points of slashing damage, and you guys are currently grappled. As the chains wrap around you, they pull you from his arm, and they continue to wrap and constrict around your bodies. And as just as Renalphus, just as you start to shift into your form, it speaks.
It will be easier on all of you to obey.
And again, same arm, same collar, looks at Flit, and holds it out.
Say, Mr. Kafka?
You reach out. No voice comes through.
What are you going to do to them? What are you going to do to them?
The Master will decide that. Given your ability, he prefers caution.
Actually, who on the earlier check, the perception check, who got above a 20? Did anyone get above a 20? Okay. Renalphus, as you are wrapped up in chains, and as you're shifting, your eyes look up, and you catch arcane runes carved into the very frame of this cell that glow very faintly with arcane energy. That there's some effect that is currently active in this cell. But the Chain Devil speaks once more.
You can either place this willingly, or the chains will rend the flesh from your friends while you watch, and then you put it on anyway.
I'm gonna try and break out of the chains.
Okay, go ahead and give me an athletics or acrobatics check.
Kojo, how are you ruling spellcasting at the moment?
What would you like to cast?
And how far away are we from
Yeah,
these?
well, I guess
our
that would be a
friends?
good question.
You guys, there is a 5-foot square, so you guys are 10 feet from the
Okay.
Chain Devil.
So
Real quick, Renalphus, before you try to escape, just because I needed to read the rules and there is additional damage, you're going to take another 3 points of slashing damage as the chains constrict. Chio, you're going to take 4 points of slashing.
I'm also trying to get the fuck out.
Do
Go
I
ahead,
see
Reaper.
the chains cutting into them? Is it visibly noticeable?
You can more than see, you can hear the sound of strained metal as you look and see the chain squeeze.
I just stop. I don't keep hurting them. I walk up and take the collar.
Don't.
The chains for the moment have stopped constricting. Have you what were the results for your checks, by the way?
11. Fuck my dice.
Okay.
17.
You tried.
Seriously.
Okay. Chio, you try to break free, but the chains, with a life of their own, the moment you get an arm free, it wraps around that arm, pinning it once more. Renalphus, you do manage to break out of the grasp of the chains. I'll say, for timing purposes, just as Flit has taken the collar.
I haven't put it on yet. I'm just holding it, trying to give my friends a chance. Like, what will this
And,
do to me?
hold on.
Prevent any undue resistance.
If I'm out of the chains, I'm gonna hold on to them, and I'm gonna try and pull him to the bars, and I'm gonna reach through and try and grab him.
Okay.
Ideally, I'm gonna try and like grab him around the throat and start clawing at his face. And I am attacking him.
Give me an athletics check to try to pull him. And Arsinoe, I know you asked about spell casting. Was there something you wanted to try?
Sacred Flame.
Okay. You clutch your holy symbol, and you extend your hand out, and nothing comes from it.
I imagine you don't have your holy symbol.
Well,
that's the other thing. Do I have my holy symbol? Do I have my mask?
both are gone, actually.
What you look
You
like?
see her face?
You see her face?
Mm-hmm.
You see this young woman, about mid-20s, with this scar, nasty scar that goes through her eye, and I think it's her left eye, is all, probably Malice sees this, is that her left eye is just clouded over almost completely. Like, almost completely obscured. And injured.
We still don't actually know her name, do we? She hasn't said it, right?
No.
Just the beacon.
Yeah.
What was your athletics check, Renolphus?
19.
19. Okay, you did beat him by 1. So you pull him towards up against the bars, and you grab on. Go ahead and make me a claw attack. And I will say, Malice, you hear more commotion coming from down the hall that the Chain Devil had been walking from.
Can I see? I guess, peer that direction and see if I can pick out?
Yeah, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Oh, God. Don't want to lose dice on the floor to the dog.
Cujo, that was a 28 to hit.
Fuck.
For 11 points of damage.
Solid. All right. What was your perception check, real quick?
18.
Alice? 18. So, you reach through and claw as deeply as you can, and you know you've carved through whatever veil this is, and you hear him scream in pain as one of the claws carves through his eye. As that happens, Malice, you look and can see 2 Cambion demons, or devils, sorry, walking through, each carrying an arm of what looks to be a human woman. Rags, long dark hair, and visible burn marks on her flesh. With the scene in front of them, they quickly open her cell, throw her in, slam it shut, and then immediately approach. I'll say, Renolphus, you can get one more attack in that time if you want to try and continue this.
Can I do anything else in addition to that, like a Crimson Rite or anything?
Can I alert him if he's not focused on it, just to that they're coming this way, not just coming in the general direction?
You can, by all means.
I mean, it's gonna literally just be a shout to watch out.
Okay.
Assuming that they're coming from his back they're coming up.
So yeah, it's coming down
was.
that same hallway to essentially support and help the
Yeah.
Chain Devil.
Yeah.
With that warning, Renolphus, again, do you still pursue this?
Yeah. I'm making a big old fucking stink.
Yeah.
Okay.
While Renolphus is attacking, I'm gonna like toss the collar on the ground, and I want to run over to Chio and like try to like pull on the chains to help her get out of them.
Okay. So Renalphus, go ahead and activate your Crimson Right. Chio, go ahead and make another check to try and get out of it with advantage.
Okay.
And then Arsinoe and Malice, what are you guys doing in this moment? Arsinoe, I know you tried to cast, but there's
Yeah.
nothing coming from you.
Yeah. And seeing that, I don't think I would even try, since I don't have any of my items either. Although I can theoretically get there.
Shit.
I can get
Fuck.
myself to them if needed. But I can't bring anyone.
Yeah, she's gonna do it. She's going, like,
Hmm?
grasping the bars. This is gonna suck because I'm gonna fucking fail it, but seeing all this chaos just happen, she's going to close her eyes for a moment and just pray. I need you to open the door. I need you to open the door. I need you to open the door. Divine intervention. All
I'm
she's
going to
asking
resolve
for.
this before going to the other rolls.
Okay.
You close your eyes and you zero in on that feeling of sitting in front of the shrine to Carbuncle, of being at home with your family and praying, of the feeling that you get when you feel the light move through you, and you extend your consciousness out to deliver that plea, and you can feel that just as it leaves you, it's cut off. Chio, what was your roll?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You are able to slip out with the assistance of Flit of the chains that had previously wrapped around you. Renalphus, what was your... I assume you did your Crimson Right. What's your attack and whatnot?
My attack was 21 to hit.
Okay.
13 total, 3 of which is lightning damage.
Okay. You claw again, this time going a little bit lower, trying to go for the neck, and you don't think you sliced through any vital biology in the creature's neck, but you know that you clamped, and as you rip, you feel flesh under your claws as this thing shrieks out.
I
At this
just
point,
grab and I want to just tear as much flesh as I can off of this guy.
at this point, as you finish doing that, the Cambions and the Chain Devil are going to get attacks on you.
Bring it.
First is going to be the Chain Devil. Once again, another chain is going to surge up your leg. That is a 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. You are going to take 9 points of slashing damage, and once again, you find yourself grappled. In addition, the Cambions are going to reach through with spears and stab at you through the bars. That's going to be a 19 and a 15. Will a 15 hit you?
Both of those will hit.
Okay.
For the record, being grappled doesn't give them advantage.
Oh, yeah. No. I was just rolling 2
Okay.
for both of their spear attacks. It's a d6 for spear, a short spear.
Yeah.
All right. So that is going to be 10 points of piercing from one and 9 points of piercing from the other.
Okay.
Then the creature is going to attempt to escape your grapple. That is a 16. Go ahead and make an athletics check. I'll say with Well, because you're
You
grappling.
get advantage.
He would get advantage.
No, I get advantage.
You get advantage. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
because I get advantage on athletics and strength-based checks while I'm in my hybrid form.
I
That's
guess
why I shifted.
the question is, do you still have that while also grappled by another chain?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're already clamped on. Okay, yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I mean, we're clamped together.
Okay.
It's a 14, so it's all
14. Okay. You hold on and feel your claws digging into his flesh as he essentially grits his teeth and pushes away, knowing that your claws just dig through the whole time as he pushes away to break the grapple. The Cambians recover him and back him away as the chain continues to constrict around you. The chain devil shrugs off the help of the Cambians and says, "Oh wait, hold on. I gotta do the fancy voice changer."
Turn up the heat.
And one of the Cambians looks around, steps back, where just out of sight, presumably right where the door is, you can hear the clanking of gears as a lever is pulled. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
+4 to, I guess, everyone. Because I think we're all real close right now.
Yeah, at this point, everybody would be.
21.
21.
23.
Okay. The DC was 15. The heat of the room gets staggeringly painful. Those who got below a 15 take 14 points of fire damage. Anyone who got a 15 or above gets half that. So that is, what did it say, 14?
Yeah.
7. The chain devil speaks once more, this time distanced.
The heat will continue until you obey. You risk the lives not only of your party, but of the other prisoners on this floor.
And you can see the drow is like huddled close, almost in a fetal position. The other humanoid, you can hear grunts and whines coming from them. You hear from the humanoid that was just brought in and tossed into a cell, gasps of pain as everything you touch burns your skin.
I step to the bars and say, "Come here and say that to my face," and then step back.
Just look at Gio and Renalphus and just say, I can't let everybody else get hurt too.
What did you do to this chain devil, by the way? Like, you were clawing at it and stuff. And
when I'm in my hybrid form, you guys would know this, but when I'm in my hybrid form, I have like natural claw weapons.
Okay.
I walk over to where I threw the collar, and I just say in my head, since Kefka hasn't really been talking to me, just say in my head, you were supposed to help.
You mentally reach out. Nothing comes through.
And she just says, I should have known you wouldn't keep your promise. And just like the disappointment is just in her tone and voice. And she just like straps it on and looks at the chain devil and says, now stop hurting them.
Do you say that I knew you wouldn't keep your promise part? Do you say that part out loud?
No, she's saying it in her head trying to talk to Kefka.
as you place the collar and demand to stop hurting everyone, for an agonizing moment, the Chain Devil stands silent before muttering to the Cambion who stepped away. And again, you hear the cranking of gears as the temperature eases. Still uncomfortable, but not dangerous or painful as you previously experienced. The Chain Devil speaks once more.
Hybrid filth. And the other will remain on the opposite side of the door. As we retrieve your friend. If you move, the heat will get worse. And we will burn the flesh from your bones.
And the Chain Devil lets the chain around Renalphus, which, by the way,
He broke the grapple and stepped
did, that's right.
back.
That's true. Okay.
If he is close enough to keep grappling me, I am still swinging.
It is the chain. It is the animated chain that was what was holding on. He could step away as much as he wanted. But he did break the grapple. But he does look expectantly at the two of you.
Kuja, remind me, how big is this cage?
10 foot by 10 foot. It's not very big.
Oh. I turn my back to the Chain Devil and look at Chio, and as softly as I can under my breath, I just say, bolt when the door opens.
She'll look at everyone around. Oh, what the fuck is my character's alignment? Sorry.
Right now, my character's alignment
Welcome
is
to
get
a
the
hell
fuck out
prison.
and get the fuck out of this cage and murder everyone in my path.
Yeah,
That's my
yeah.
alignment right now.
She's lawful neutral, but the laws she follows is on a different continent. So, like, you know, she'll just nod.
Okay.
I will, and then I'll just say,
Excuse
then
me.
on my signal.
The Chain Devil gestures to the two Cambions who approach the cell door and begin to unlock it. Chain Devil's still standing. But okay. I don't want to pull up a map. I'm basically standing like kitty corner to the cell door. So he's not immediately right next to it. As the Cambions unlock the door, they open the gate. And
Joe,
beckon
before
for Flit.
you go any further, my plan is, as soon as Flit is like in the doorway and blocking it, my intention is to just rush the door and essentially bull rush.
Okay. At this point, as the door is now open, go ahead and make your attack check.
Both of us?
I'll say both of you, yeah.
The Flit is in the doorway and y'all are like rushing towards it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be straight with you. I'm use an obstacle for them to be able to close the door.
Sure.
They can't close the door if you're in it.
I don't think they
Sure.
would care.
Well, it'll at least be harder for them.
physics. Two objects cannot occupy the same space.
I'm not sure they think about that very much.
Picho, is a bull rush an attack or is it an athletics check? Like a ground?
I'm treating it like a charge. So you run and then you make a unarmed strike attack, or in your case, a claw attack.
Okay.
And then dependent on how that resolves, then make an athletics check to grapple. Blah blah blah. Blah.
Well, it's not a grapple. It's like it's just a shove.
You're just a shove.
25.
Okay.
That is not 25. 21.
Give me a second. Come on. Okay, both of those are going to hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Do I need to make some sort of like dex save or something? Because
I will say, if you are you trying to dive out of the way or just trying to?
No,
Like,
I have no
minimize?
idea what they're doing. So I guess I would take the hit because I would know they're rushing.
Tell you what, make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. Okay.
So when you say attack, as Renalphus is going in swinging, can I do Breath of the Dragon instead? And potentially, depending on how everyone is standing, I can either do it in a 20-foot cone or a 30-foot line.
You could absolutely do that. However, you know that 10 feet behind them are Arsinoe and Malice in their cell.
She wanted to like get to the door, like essentially turn her head. Like,
Nah, man, we're good.
Do it.
Ooh.
If
Would
not,
Chio
that's
care?
fine. Well, yeah, she's not gonna.
Tell you what, I will allow it. However, if you turn your head so that you go down the hall, basically targeting two Cambions, Chain Devil right behind it. Because it's a cone, if you go cone, the drow and the human woman will be in the path. If you go line, you'll get the Cambions, but not the Chain Devil.
Okay, I'll go line. I don't want to
Okay.
kill any NPCs.
Okay.
I rolled a 14, by the way.
Okay. With a 14. God, this is fucking weird. Okay.
I mean, okay, like, I'm not trying to dodge out of the way because, like, I didn't hear Renalphus. I assume that I will get hit. I just also know that he is a lot bigger than me, so chances are, if he hits, I'm likely to get shoved / knocked out of the way.
Here's how I'm going
Or
to resolve
stepped
this.
on.
With a 14, it's going to have the damage that I had in mind. Renalphus, what was your damage result?
My damage is it's a total of 17. 4 of that is lightning.
Okay. So Flit, go ahead and take 8 points of damage. Just straight bludgeoning. As Renalphus's body is just colliding into yours to do this.
Mhm.
I have to do math. Okay. All right, and then Chio, you said that you're doing Breath of the Dragon, right?
Yes, I am. I am going to do it as acid. So they do get to make a dex save.
Okay.
Oh, fuck you, dice. Shit.
Well, they both rolled 2, so that's a 6.
Okay. Well, I only take 5 points of damage because I rolled like crap.
do your dice hate you? Did they get? Were they hanging out with Sam's dice?
Oh, they
not
haven't seen Sam's
recently.
dice since you guys were here.
That influences Sam's dice.
Listen, I can't control them.
Clearly, otherwise you'd be rolling better.
I've been rolling okay today. Better than Sunday and Monday.
Yeah, that was.
So here's what goes down. Renolphus, you charge forward, colliding with Flit in the process, but you do get a solid slash across. Well, no, you're bull rushing. So make an athletics check.
That was a 19 on the die.
Okay.
23 total.
Okay. You collide with the Cambion right at the waist and push him back, and his form collides with the bars on Malice and Arsinoe's cell. At the same time, Chio, the moment that obstacle is removed, you quickly bend your head around through the opening and let loose the is it fire or what damage?
Acid, I thought.
Acid. The line of acid, which coats their chest, their neck, crawling up onto their face and burns their flesh. As this all happens, I will need. Let's see. I will need wisdom saving throws from Chio and Renolphus.
Dana, do we get a +4 for that one as well, or is that a different one?
You, as long as you're within 10 feet of me, you get a +4 for every saving throw.
So you'll get
I
that
love
plus.
that. 23.
Okay.
8.
Oh, buddy.
Can't win them all.
With a 23, you resist this effect. Renolphus, as you are glad to have a good solid grip, your body stiffens. Arsinoe and Malice, you can see approaching from that same end of the hall a medium-sized fiend with a bestial-looking face with tusks that sort of extend out and up, almost like not like a boar, but like a mammoth. It's got this deep grayish flesh with sort of like a plump stomach, and it sort of waddles a little bit as it moves. It's got 3 digits, each with long, I don't want to say moldy, but disgusting claws at the end. It's wearing this very damaged, like, rag, almost like loincloth sort of thing. And on its head is what looks like a crown, but tilted to one side, as it sort of lumbers forward. No, we don't need any more problems now, do we? Everybody just calm down. All we're trying to do is what the master wants. Honestly, by doing this, you're making it so much worse for those around you. And I'm on your side.
we're not gonna kill you. That would be boring. They just want to have a little bit of fun with you. That's all. So, at this point, I'll give you this. You have a choice. Either you can stop throwing your little tantrum and let the boys have their moment, or...
And he turns at the cell with the human woman.
Or we get rid of this one in front of all of you and make it as painful as possible. At this point, those are the options we've got on the table.
When you say
I-
fun,
Yeah.
like what constitutes fun down here?
Oh,
Up here? Are we up here or down here?
these well, up here. These lowlifes.
And he just like blatantly calls out the Cambians, who are like, what the fuck?
They are a fan of the burning, the cutting, the, in my opinion, stereotypical means of torture, right? Something that like,
uncreative. I mean,
yeah, it's not inspired. It's just sort of, you're scraping the bottom of the barrel with these guys. You're not gonna find any quality works of art here. No, that's gonna be in Mundos Finem. This, it's just sort of a formality, really. They're not gonna kill you, because if they do that, then they don't have any more entertainment. If they don't have any entertainment, that means they gotta go out and look for entertainment. And don't get me wrong, the whole camp thing that's around Falcon Haven is beautiful. Real good work of art, if you ask me. But not very well defended. I'm just saying, you get your little nicks, you get your little cuts, you get your little burns, you come back here, you get to live another day.
and you guys don't get in trouble, I'm assuming, because
of
there's
course
not a bunch
not,
of
no.
problems.
Nah,
I mean,
yeah,
it can't
exactly.
go over
I
very
mean,
well
listen,
with the
as the
boss, right?
as the right hand to the big man upstairs, the smoother the operation goes, the more kindly he looks at someone like me.
Yeah, because I mean, if things didn't go smooth, you could end up down here
I-
or worse.
Right. Well, I don't know about the whispered one. Kind of looks on me pretty favorably. Really, I'm just here sort of as a, what's the term? Regional manager of the operation. Just checking in on the store manager, making sure everything's working the way that it should. Maybe throwing my weight around if it calls for it, right?
He does that to the Chain Devil, who just sort of like almost shrinks back a little bit.
So, do we got a deal?
He's mostly looking at Chio at this point, given that Renalphus is currently under the effect of Hold Person, which, by the way, make another wisdom saving throw. I apologize. I should have had you
Don't
make one
roll
earlier.
a 2. Don't roll a 2. Don't roll a 2.
You roll a 2?
Did you
Really?
Was it a 2?
Was it a 2 or was
Did
it
you
a
roll
1?
a 2?
Or was it a 3?
I rolled a 2.
Oh.
Oh.
Your body
Stuffed
still
it into
remains.
being.
Mhm.
Gate.
I like to consider myself very forthright and honest with everyone here.
And Cujo, can you describe this piece of shit again?
He is about 6'2". His arms extend down almost to his knees and end with long, mangled claws. He's got a bestial looking face with like mammoth tusks that sort of extend out from his mouth. He's got a big plump belly. He's wearing like rags and like a loincloth, and he's got a what looks to be a crown that's tilted to one side.
Does he have wings?
No.
Okay.
I appreciate you being so forthright with us. I'm
You
sure
know,
it's
in my line of work, I know that honesty gets farther than, brute force and a lack of manners, as it were.
Yes, indeed. I have an alternate proposal.
All right.
Why don't you let me out of this cell? Just me. And if I am able to take down these little buddies you have here by myself.
Oh yeah, these guys are pieces of shit, really. I mean, let's be honest. And again, the Cambians are like, dude, fucking why?
I mean,
Then you let us go.
to be fair,
I
we'll
like
It
probably
would be
die.
entertaining for
Yeah.
you to watch them die.
It'd also
Oh,
be
of course it
entertaining
would.
to watch us try to get out. I mean, chances are we're gonna die too, just in a more amusing way. Like you said, inspired.
I see where you're going. And I have a counter proposal to your counter proposal. We're in negotiations at this point. How about instead of your little friend, hello, darling. How about they start with you? I'm well aware of your physical capabilities. The acid, chef's kiss. I can't just sort of let you go. Even if you did kill these pieces of shit, which, by the way, if you do, go for them first. Just, if you do somehow get, your big escape plan going, go for them first. But I can't just let it happen. You kind of gotta earn it. And I feel like if I were to enable a prison break, as a regional manager, as big man upstairs, not talking about Diablos. Big man upstairs might have a bit of a problem with that. And I like my position of authority.
And he points at the crown.
Do you see the rock and the hard place you're kind of putting me in?
I do.
mean,
I do.
maybe Diablos is not, he's your boss, right? Not managing well and giving you the staff to run the prison like you should. So how can you possibly watch over everything?
Let me be clear. I'm just sort of on a tour, as it were, checking in on the different facilities. My domain is Persephone. That crown jewel is mine.
Probably
Right.
much better managed, right?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Undoubtedly.
If Diablos has some sort of internal affairs issues and can't keep his domain taken care of, my actual boss will replace him. That's how it works. Gotta make sure that the machine is well oiled and all that. But given that I am sort of making the rounds in his stead, it would look bad if I make a tour through the Citadel, which, honestly, not too terrible. And just at that time, there's a bit of a prison break. It just looks badly on me.
Sorry, I don't think I caught your name.
Oh, I am So sorry, I forgot my name tag. You know, regional manager. People just sort of know. My name is Gazrek.
Rodolphus, you can make another wisdom saving throw at this point if you'd like.
Don't
Is that-
roll a
Roll a
net
two.
20. Don't roll a net 20. Don't roll a net 20.
Does that name mean anything to? Like, is it familiar to us, or would it be?
Arsinoe, go ahead and make a history check with advantage. The rest of you guys just make a regular history check.
Balls.
And what was your result, Dustin?
15.
15. The spell still holds strong. Your muscles have still stiffened. At this point, the Cambion has like contortionist moved like out of your grip a little bit. So you are still like up against the other bars as though you have somebody pinned up against them. What was everybody's history checks?
18.
18. Okay.
14.
14.
Okay. Okay.
Natural 20.
Nice. 14 and up. Gazrek, you've heard the name be uttered around larger settlements and cities. I will say, Chio, you have actually heard that name in your continent as a visiting member of Biven, or of the continent, I should say. You remember hearing that there was an honored guest at one of the clan banquets. Frequently mentioned in those larger settlements as being kind of a suck up, but still given a good position of authority. Flit, with your natural 20. In your travels, you have sometimes caught conversations between some of the Whispered Army. Okay, whether it's in a larger settlement or along the road. And you recall hearing that Gazrek was initially a lowly demon that saw an opportunity and pledged himself to Vecna. And through manipulation and through just being an advantageous sort of person, or demon, I should say, has risen in the ranks. Gazrek also likes to think he's second in command, but you have heard that as much ambition as Gazrek has, there is a group called Vecna's Children that are truly the second in command. And Gazrek is jealous of that. This you heard from several like Cambions and like other whispered ones.
Do I have any inkling or have I heard anything about who any of Vecna's children might be, like specific names, or not so much?
Make me another history check. This is going to be a pretty high DC.
Rolled a 4, so 6.
Okay. It has, since that conversation, you've not heard of anything else.
Ah, okay.
Sheila will look at him and say, "Fine, I accept your deal." And she'll reach towards Flit to take the collar herself.
Oh, sorry. Again, we have different precautions for each of you, given your abilities. So for you, Londa, you want to go ahead and do the thing?
And the Chain Devil just glares. and steps forward. And 2 of the chains slide across the ground towards you. Do you resist a grapple?
No.
Okay. The chains slowly wind up, and it's odd. Before it was very clearly an attack. Quick chain wrapping against your skin, cinching around you. This feels strange, almost like twin snakes are like crawling up your body to intertwine and link around you. You are restrained. The Cambians say, what about this one? And Gazrak says,
Oh, just put him back in the cell. Hopefully he'll calm down. I believe I've been quite respectful, and see, all we needed to do was talk. Little one, if I could just have that, oh, you can't, sorry. Hey, can you also get the, yeah.
the Cambians both lift, and I'll say, Renalphus, give me one more wisdom saving throw.
Feel it. Don't make me a liar.
19.
With a 19, your body returns to your control. Now, what would Renalphus do? Chio is currently restrained and grappled. The situation has de-escalated. You know that Gazrak, as ridiculous as he looks, is an accomplished spellcaster. What does Renalphus do? The Cambians, the moment you relax your muscles just as they're approaching, they take a defensive position, but they haven't attacked yet.
I look to the Cambians, the Chain Devil, the Boss Man, seeing the wariness and defensiveness on the Cambians. As I walk back into my cell, I just snap at the Cambians. And once I'm back inside, I look at the Chain Devil and say, I'm not done with you yet. Don't forget about me.
So somebody takes off my collar, right?
One of the Cambians reaches in and they fiddle with the mechanism on the collar.
And are all of these creatures like facing the same direction or not really?
The 2 Cambians, since they're immediately in front of you, are facing your direction. Renalphus, just for fun, make me an intimidation check. The Gazrak is sort of towards the end of the Hall of Cells and is looking just generally towards all of you.
Mm-hmm.
The Chain Devil is in front of Chio, who at this point is about 10 feet out of the cell and is facing down that hallway towards Gazrak.
And the Chain Devils are facing Gazrak?
Correct.
Or the Cambians, I mean. And how far down the hallway is he?
Gazrak is 15, 20 feet. One little note. As the door is open,
My darling, I've been searching for you everywhere. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. Where are you?
We're in Teopolis's prison. He wants to torture us, and we're in cells with a bunch of other people.
All right.
I don't know how to get out of here, but I have one idea, but I don't think my magic is working.
I wonder if they have wizard's locks around those cells.
and at this point, the as this conversation is happening, the collar mechanism has disconnected, and so the Cambion has started to pocket it and slowly starts moving towards the door.
I want you to listen to me very carefully. I'm going to do everything I can to get you out of there. Just hold on. See if you can make some friends. Maybe it could be a nice bonding experiment.
And it gets cut off as at this point the Cambions have backed out of the cell and the door has closed.
I wasn't in the cell because Renalphus knocked me out of it.
They would have then ushered you back in.
So as they take my collar off, as soon as it's taken off and they're kind of looking down the hall, Chain Devil's facing Gazric. Gazric's down there. I would like to cast right in front of Gazric. Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay. So it's a wisdom save, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So you're
basically
only...
I'm trying to keep it so that our party can't really see it because they're in the cells, but all of the 4 of them that are harassing us basically can see it and are, hypnotized by it.
Okay. You know what? I will say the Cambions. Well, I suppose even the Chain Devil. Yeah. Okay.
Well, I was asking about positioning.
And the doors open, so the wizard's lock is not active at this point. That's why Kefka could speak with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
17 is the DC.
Okay. Okay. You cast the spell.
Mm-hmm.
One of the Cambions, the one holding the collar, is mesmerized by the pattern. The other one sees it, glances back at you. The Chain Devil, which Chio is currently grappled by, the chains go slack around you as it just stares up at the pattern. Gazrek goes,
Oh, son of a bollocks. All right, this is all you.
and reaches up and gestures on the crown, and you watch as he disappears in a cloud of smoke.
I immediately rush the other Cambion that's not mesmerized.
At this point, I'm gonna have to have everybody roll initiative, and I need to set up a battle map.
Sorry.
Don't be.
Oh, do
Okay.
I need to roll wild magic? That was a third.
Yes.
Third
so
I
level
we'll
hope
need to
you
roll a
do
wild
some
magic.
crazy bullshit in here. Just
Okay. That lasts for 1 minute, and it's concentration. So
Okay.
think of these rainbow lights kind of flashing to as if Sandstorm were playing in the background. Yeah.
Du-du-du-du.
Yeah, exactly.
Du-du-du-du.
Yep.
So
Cujo, that was so good. We're gonna get hit for copyright. Stop it.
Stop it.
Wait, no, I have a question.
Uh,
Since didn't we already play Sandstorm in the Dermot Scanlan Bardoff?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was
And
the same
aren't
spell.
Aren't we in a different dimension now? So wouldn't it be Sandstorm in a major key?
No, a minor key.
So ridiculous.
It'd be minor
No,
key.
Sandstorm it transcends all time,
time,
dimension,
and
and
space.
space.
I rolled a 3, and it was 1 through 4.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Okay.
Please let it be something that blows up this cage.
Yeah. Get a
Every-
bitch out.
Every door in a 100-foot radius suddenly opens.
I don't got my
on
spells.
the
I don't
list,
got my
right?
shield. I
Uh,
got nothing. kids.
I
Can you
rolled-
talk to your god?
Can't even talk to my god. Got nothing.
Once the
Some
door is
fucking
open, you can
shit.
not talk to your god.
I already
Unfortunately,
heard
I rolled a 23.
What's that?
So
What's
my
that?
skin is now a vibrant shade of blue.
Oh, nice.
Love
Violet,
it.
you're turning violet.
Only remove curse can end this spell. I
I see
look
what
like
you
a
did.
literal smurf.
This is great.
Until, like, for good? Until you get remove curse?
Yes.
Holy fuck.
Excellent.
It's fine. Once
So
we're
I'm
out,
like
we'll take
I'm
care of
like
that shit.
ginger smurf
I can
right
do
now.
that.
Yeah, we're
I
good.
got it.
No, son of a bitch.
You
Hero
just like
Forge
see all of a
currently-
sudden like she's a very pale ginger gnome. All of a sudden her skin just turns like vibrant ass like Rhodes' car color blue.
Nice.
Okay.
Did your foundry go bye-bye?
No, not Foundry. Hero Forge is currently
Oh,
down
Hero Forge is
for
down.
maintenance,
Yeah,
so
Hero Forge is super
I
down.
can't quickly throw something together.
Nope.
There's a token compendium.
Foundry's completely down. Oh, Foundry should have a token
Foundry.
compendium.
Yeah, so
I've
if it's
got
like,
some.
if it's a common monster,
They should have a token for
I
it.
just closed my
2-minute
Foundry,
tabletop.
otherwise Yeah, 2-minute tabletop. I know.
2-minute
has chain
tabletop's
doubles
got-
and Canadians.
Yeah. They're not gonna be as
Or
pretty, but
anything. Yeah, it doesn't need to be a
Doesn't
thing.
need
Like,
to
we
be
know
a
what
thing.
it is.
yeah.
It can be a bunch of bread. I
It's
don't
the things
care.
that
I'll-
fucking plague my life every other goddamn week. I cannot get away from this place.
And then
Rhodes, you don't understand. After we finished our Avernus game, we started Baldur's Gate 3. In Baldur's Gate 3, in the beginning at one point you end up in Avernus. I was like, mother,
Yep, in the very
fucker.
beginning, it was awesome.
mother.
Okay, all right. I
The
think
one time I don't.
think
roll
I've got
something
it. I swear to fucking god. Okay.
Unicorn would have been good.
I'm gonna go
Unicorn would have
here.
been real good.
Oh, instead I'm blue.
Instead you're blue. Maybe
With
it's
Sandstorm
confusing.
playing. This is the early 2000s right now.
Is
Okay,
it
can everybody
Sandstorm, or is
see
it
everything?
like I'm blue?
It's blue, damn it.
Nope, that's what's playing right now. As soon as your color changes, the beat of the lights change to match
Yeah.
the song instead.
It's like,
So
bah, bah.
ridiculous.
What?
Can you guys? Oh, do you need the link again or no?
I
Yeah.
need the
Yeah.
link again.
Okay.
I mean, I used the one that was pinned, but it's not working.
Oh,
so I don't
Maybe
know.
I'm in the wrong pin.
Hmm.
I was using an old
Yeah.
one.
There, I put it in the
Thank you.
Discord.
Yeah, let's try that one.
Change.
I
the
hope it
link.
works.
There
That was
we
Yeah,
go.
that
I'm
one's
in.
working.
That works.
Okay.
Hold on, stream. You'll be able to see it in a second.
No.
Don't be mad.
There we go.
I closed it. I wasn't prepared.
You just had to go and cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Hi, Doggo.
That's
I
what
know,
you
right?
do.
Hi, where'd Doggo go?
That is, you know.
I don't want Chio to get tortured.
Probably going
either.
downstairs.
Yeah, well, I'd rather be tortured than the friggin' sorcerer who has like no hit points.
I know.
Uh-huh.
Like, there's a chance I could break free. That was her
Yeah.
thing. She's like, I might be able to get free. My odds are better than Flit's.
It's true.
Okay, so we're the right map, Joseph? We're this map, not this map.
Yes, you're over here.
Just want to make sure I'm focusing on the right one.
Yeah, you good.
And,
Oh, duh. Buh.
You said Fog of
You
War.
guys are on the right.
Cujo, in your lighting
Yeah.
panel, there's a button to reset Fog of War.
Oh shit. Lighting panel. Doop doop doo. Lighting.
Let's see.
Fog exploration. Vision limit threshold.
No, just like in
Um,
the editor, not in the scene.
In the editor.
Yeah, like all your buttons on the left side,
Oh, got it.
where you
Reset
can like
Fog of War.
draw walls and
Yes.
shit.
There we
There
go.
you
Got
go.
it.
And if you can get out, get out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, you also be able to like Misty Step, etc. now, right? Because the wizard door is open.
Not
Not
for
my
us.
wizarder. Our
No,
door's
but
still
I thought
up.
that the door at the end of the hall meant that the
No,
wizard
I
spell
assume it's
was
the cell
inactive.
doors.
I think
Cell
it's the
doors.
cell door.
Oh. Damn it!
But I don't know if that affects
Yeah, I thought.
genetic. Like, is that innate magic stuff too?
It's not casting a spell, but neither is divine intervention.
Neither is divine intervention. Guess we'll find
Our
out.
uncle is like off non-sea carrots in the field.
Yep.
Okay.
Have fun.
Poor kitty
think-
bunny.
Kidding.
Let's boom.
It's fine. She's just having a mild,
Okay.
mild panic attack.
We're just in the corner, like heavy breathing.
Mm-hmm. Mild panic attack, crisis of faith,
Mm-hmm.
the usual.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Has been abandoned by her god, you know.
Yep. The usual.
Sounds about right.
Thank you guys for your patience.
You're good. It's weird playing a character who likes the person that's giving her magic, though. That's not the case in the other game.
Yeah.
There, and then there. What is
Yes,
this?
I know.
Oh, we should probably. Oh, I rolled. What did I roll? Oh, yeah.
Our character sheets aren't in here, right?
No, but you should be able to add it if you go to the actors tab and then click on your name. And then next to your picture is the D&D Beyond button. That should pop up a screen where you put the link to your character.
I swear I had it in here before, but
Could have.
maybe not.
Okay.
Alas, can you add one, Kujo, to mine? I should have an 8. I rolled a 7.
Yes.
Thank you.
I guess.
Thank you.
Okay.
Love
Definitely.
you.
I rolled manually, so
here.
if you need it, let me know when you're ready.
Give me a moment.
Take your time. I know you're juggling a billion things.
Fucking hell.
Oh, I don't actually have permission to import my character. That's what
God,
it says.
fucking balls.
Don't worry, like, just do that later. That's not important compared for right now. I'll bother you about that later.
Okay. All right. Malice, what was your roll?
12.
12. Okay. Arsene.
16.
Okay. And Chio.
7.
7. Okay. And Renolphus, your initiative was 20, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I just rolled it in Foundry because my initiative bonus is accurate there. Just easier.
All right. So, top of the round, Renolphus, the Cambion that is immediately in front of you, is standing and drooling at the hypnotic pattern.
Okay. But the other Cambion is not.
Correct. The one just outside the cell door is coherent.
Okay, I am going to select the correct window. I'm going to do this, and I am going to make 2 attacks
Okay.
with my predatory strikes. So attack number 1 with advantage because I'm flanking.
Okay.
Thank God for advantage because one of those was a 1. 24 to hit.
24 will hit.
Jesus Christ. 8 points of damage. Does the electricity damage, the lightning damage, does that matter?
It does not.
Attack number 2. That is a 21.
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. 21 will hit.
And that is 15 points of damage.
All right. 15. Got it. You're hacking into this Cambion, and he's feeling it, but he is still beefy and up and ready to fight. All right. Up next. Oh, sorry.
And I am going to just move here out of the way a bit.
Okay. Arsinoe.
I can't do anything. So
What's this door made out of, by the way?
Oh, like a black iron.
Okay.
cool. Great.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I would say it's not your fault. You designed it, but she's
It
not
is my fault though.
feeling
You know
great
what?
about this.
Marshmallows. That's what the door's made out of. I'm
Sweet.
kidding. It's
Awesome.
not marshmallows. Those have been long burned to a crisp.
So
Creating this weird black sticky iron.
It
Who
would
knew?
smell like delicious in here, though.
It's true. Oh, now I
Can-
want s'mores.
Right?
I mean, it's a straight D20 roll, but can I try and pull at
You
the
could
I don't
roll a
know.
natty 20.
Yeah, I'll try and pull at the door. I don't know.
Okay. Make
It's gonna be a straight roll.
make an athletics check.
Yeah.
No.
What'd you get?
No, not one.
That one.
Not
No.
one. Super no.
You-
Just like doing this.
Feeling the
Just
adrenaline,
Fucking break your hand.
feeling the spirit of carbuncle surging through your veins, and all of the excitement. You grab and pull and feel something pop in your elbow, and it really hurts right now.
Yeah.
It's a
man.
little stiff now.
This is like when I lifted my dog earlier and then my shoulder hurt for like 2 hours.
Oh hi.
There's the hellhound.
He's
The
29
hound.
pounds now.
Okay. I'm gonna yell at Renalphus to
Alright.
get keys, and that's my turn.
All right.
Yeah, really.
Malice. It is your
Um,
turn.
Okay, yeah, getting keys would be really awesome. Is there anything that is within like arm reach from where I am, or is it just empty floor, empty walls, empty everything aside from Renalphus that's near me?
Make a perception check.
It's actually not bad. That is pretty good. 21.
With a 21. Okay. Just through the bars. Right about here. One of the chains from the chain devil, when it kind of sloughed off of Chio, kind of brushed a little bit closer to that wall. It's essentially closer to that cell door. I will say, if you wanted to grab it, you're gonna have to really like reach through the bars to extend your arm as far as it'll go. I will say, give me an acrobatics check.
Oh. Give me the paw. Good boy.
This is probably 0. So that is 15.
With a 15, you immediately crouch down
Was like
and
that.
yeah, you reaching.
It's
You
like the
know you
awkward
can't do
one.
both arms because it.
Yeah.
You
It's
know
the
you
one
can't do
arm
both
behind
arms
yourself.
because it's gonna take up too much room.
Mm.
So you just reach with your left arm out and you paw at the ground and feel your shoulder screaming
Mhm.
as you are pushing everything into it, and it takes a second. You get like your fingertip in like one of the chain links, but eventually you do get it towards you and you have the chain in your hands.
It's not attached to anything. It's just like I
It
can like well,
is attached to the chain devil.
Mhm. But I can
It
take
seems to be around the back, but you can definitely like take it. It'll just kind of like slowly make the chain a little bit more taut.
That's great. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna wrap it once, maybe twice around the bars on this thing, and then I am gonna yank it back toward myself and hold on as tight as possible.
Okay.
If that thing wants to move, it's gonna have to
Huh.
pull me with it.
I
And
love
possibly the
that.
cell.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay, yeah. If it breaks out, it's gonna have a lot of difficulty moving. I love it. All right. Speaking of which, it is the Chained Devil. It doesn't get an additional save. It just is considered incapacitated, right?
Unless something knocks it out.
I think something has to happen to it, like it needs to be attacked or like shaken awake
Yeah.
for
Okay.
that sort of thing.
Slapped.
All right. It is the Cambion's turn then, the one who is coherent, and he is going to. Oh Jesus! You know what? I'm leaving it to the dice. High, he goes for an Elphus. Low, he tries to wake up his friend. Renalphus, I guess you just have one of those personalities that just makes people want to fuck you up. The
Right.
Cambion is going to. Yeah, Cambion is going to attack with 2 spear strikes.
Okay.
Will a 14 hit you?
Yes, it will.
Okay, so then the 23 will as well. So you are going to take. Where is my D8? There it is. Jesus, almost max on both. You're going to take a total of 23 points of piercing damage from the spear strikes as both of them find purchase in your chest,
Okay.
burying themselves and releasing gore across the ground.
I am starting to hurt a
Okay.
lot.
Up next is Flit.
Okay.
You have the Cambion in front of you, just kind of.
Is so okay. Is anything or anybody in front of the door to Arsinoe and Malice's cell?
Renalphus is right in front of that door.
Okay. I step to the side and I fire Eldritch Blast at the door.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll.
It's 2 beams, I believe. What level am I? 11? No, 10. We're 10 right now, right?
Yeah, we're 10.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, so it's 2 beams. I'll roll for each
Okay.
beam, right?
Yes.
That sucked. That's 13 and 11.
Both of those are going to hit. Go
Okay.
ahead and roll your damage.
All right. 7 points of damage and 10 points of damage.
Okay. You cast the Eldritch Blasts at the door, and you see Arsinoe and Malice, since you guys are right there, you see this happen. The energy slams against the lock, and you see it buckle a little bit. But you know, given the construction, it should have buckled a little bit more. It's almost as if the construction of this is specifically to deal with spellcasters. So it does do a little bit of damage, but just not as much as you would hope.
That's my turn. I'm not gonna
Okay.
move right now.
Okay. The other Cambion is going to stand and drool. Chio.
Okay. The Cambion that is not drooling, I'm going to try to punch in the face
You should do that thing.
because it's fun. Oh, fuck you, dice. I don't think a 10's gonna hit him.
A 10, unfortunately, will not.
All right, take 2. 17.
17, unfortunately, does not hit.
Okay, you at least rolled a 9, so you get another try later. If fuck it, I got keep points. Let's flurry of blows. Let's just take this guy out if I can.
Okay.
That is also going in jail.
Excuse me. Wow.
21.
That will hit.
Jesus.
You know what? We just like woke up in this weird place. You have to shake it off.
You know.
Seriously.
9 points of damage.
9. Okay. Got it. Now that he is being attacked by multiple people, he's like, fuck.
Bad life decision, man.
Yeah.
Can she, as a free action, ask him where their shit is?
Where's my
Like,
shit,
nicely.
motherfucker?
She would be like...
Sure.
she misses the first few, and then she finally like clocks him right in the nose, and as he's reeling, she just goes, "I'll end this if you tell me where my ring is."
Ow! Fuck. You're like the bully who's like, where's your lunch money?
No, it's
Where's
my
my
ring.
lunch
No,
money?
the kid that's sick of getting bullied. Where's my
Yeah.
lunch money? Yeah.
He doesn't say anything in response. He just keeps screaming as you broke his nose. Renolphus, top of the initiative, back to you.
All right. I am going to step back over here, I guess. I was
Okay.
moving out of the way for Flit, and then Flit didn't leave.
It's all good.
So I am going to... Actually, I'm going to do something really crazy. I'm going to
You're gonna
try
hug
and...
him?
I'm going to try and grapple him, and I'm going to try and disarm him of that spear.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
You are.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
And
Well, I got an 8, so you successfully grapple
Yes!
him. And I'll say, I don't want to do another check. So I'll say you grapple him like around his chest.
like you could say that like I grabbed the spear and we are grappled.
I'm okay
and
with
I
that.
can
I will say at this point
in
you've
next
grappled him.
round.
Yeah. I will say for this round you've grabbed the spear, so he is considered grappled. Considering you've grabbed the spear, he cannot make attacks with it, given that he's trying to wrench it from your grasp.
Okay.
Next turn, if you want to disarm him, it'll be another athletics check to try to do so.
I can dig it.
Cool.
Can you
Or
dig it?
I am capable of digging it.
Excellent.
Okay. Sinaway, we're back to you.
I'm going to help Malice hold the chain.
Okay.
So if it comes to like an athletics check kind of thing, she'll have advantage.
Awesome. Sounds good. Malice, are you doing anything else?
Thanking Arson away because I'm not Renolphus's size, and I'd also like to. Can I see this like the lock on the door
Yes.
from where
Yes,
I'm
you can.
standing? Can I
Yeah.
see whether or not this lock is a normal, iron lock, or is there any kind of arcane looking type things on it? Are there inscription ruins, something that would indicate there's like a seal? I'm not gonna know what the hell it says, but
Make a perception check.
I feel like I'm a dog, like trying to stick my head through like a fence or something.
Yeah.
You mean like when Max sticks his head through the baby gate in front of your
Like you're trying to peer around like this. My
He gets stuck at the shoulders.
He does. It's really cute. 16.
16. With a 16, you can see that the lock is pretty sturdy. It's nothing like grandiose by any means. And you do see that there are some runes that connect with the bars that sort of make up the door that are lightly glowing. Meaning that the enchantment is already active. It's not, you don't see anything in addition to what's already active at this time.
Like there's room.
Right.
There's something inscribed on the bar. How much slack in the chain do we have?
You've got about
Enough for me to sit there and enough for me to take the end of it and try and scratch out some of these runes.
Tell you what. So first off, something I should have done earlier. The reach for the Cambion's chain attack is 10 feet. Okay.
Oh, okay.
When you grabbed and pulled, it didn't do any damage to him, so he's not suddenly coherent. You just sort of pull and kind of like a sleepwalker, just sort of like stumbles, like waddles a little bit towards your cell. You know, you guys do have the end, and the Hero Forge Mini does have those blades on the end of the chain. I'll say, yeah, you have enough slack. And the end that basically like large dagger-like blade at the end of the chain, you have that as for use if you want to try to do something with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna look to Arsinoe and I'm gonna try and I think there's some kind of magical something keeping us from doing much of anything. I'm gonna try to scratch it out.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and scratch it out, and maybe that will. Well, it can't do anything worse, and just go.
Okay. So you start scratching away. I'll say we're gonna leave the check for next round, since with the investigation and all that stuff, it did take up a little bit of time. Okay.
Not a problem.
Chained Devil continues to stand and drool. This time he's got a little string that's starting to like dangle off of his chin.
Where are you, Papa?
Delicious.
Come here.
Back to the Cambion. The Cambion is going to look at Chio. Chio, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Where am I? Let's see. Yeah, that's what I was just about to do. I was like,
Life with paladins.
Oh,
Yeah.
because my dice hate me, I knew I would need it. It's an 11.
11? The Cambion looks at you and says, "We're friends. Kick his ass." And for a moment, yeah, you're right. Renolphus is kind of an asshole. And you consider yourself
no arguments here.
magically charmed. So Chio, at this point, you are instructed to attack your friend Renolphus.
Do I get saves on my turns? I don't remember how that one works. Or which one we're doing, to be fair.
If you suffer any harm or you receive a suicidal command, then you can repeat the save.
Oh no, telling you to attack Renolphus might be considered a suicidal command.
Cujo, I have a question.
I have an answer.
Is this charm person?
It is fiendish charm. So it's it's a feature of the Cambion.
Okay. So Chio doesn't get advantage on that because the Cambion is openly hostile to our group and allies.
It doesn't specifically say.
I know that is detailed in charm person, but if that's a different ability, then you may not.
I think this is a different ability.
Okay.
Because it's specifically, it's got more to it than just charm person.
I've done all I can, sorry.
With that, Flit, it is your turn.
So the two of them are drooling because of hypnotic pattern, and the other Cambion is fighting with Renolphus, right?
Yes. In between fighting with Renolphus, you did see him get his nose broken by Chio, and his response was, "Don't hit me, hit him." And you see Chio sort of give a nod of acknowledgement.
Okay. And it's okay. I'm gonna step back one just so that I have the distance, so
Okay.
I can. Then I am going to fire at second level. I'm just gonna hit him with a chaos bolt.
Okay.
Nice, that'd be cool. Yeah, that's an natural one, so that doesn't hit. Do I need to roll
Excuse me.
wild magic?
What levels? You said it's second level?
Second level, yeah.
Yep. I will need a wild magic. Little blue lady.
Oh, that's right.
11.
11?
Make it
Okay, you're
into
good.
So 2 now, up to 2, right?
Yep.
Yes.
That is correct. All right. The other Cambion is going to continue drooling. Chio, it is your turn.
I am apparently required to attack Renalvis. So I am clicking the wrong thing. I am clicking the right thing.
I am deliberately clicking the wrong thing, drawing this out.
No, I'm just an idiot. All right. Then I'm going to punch Renalvis in the face.
Do it. And please get a natural 20 because that'd be fucking
That would've-
hilarious.
Oh, son
Now
of a
my dice
bitch.
actually want to roll well because that's a
course.
23.
Hmm.
I just
Alright.
realized in my hybrid form, I should have been taking half damage from everything. So
Oh,
Oh.
dude.
Well, did you
Does that
come into?
include fire as well?
it does not include the fire, just any of the bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing.
Okay. I'm gonna say
What did
take 20 hit points back. Just fuck it. Just take 20 hit
Okay.
points back, because otherwise you're fighting from the ground up. You already are, but I'm not an asshole. Take 20 points back.
Okay. The dice giveth, the dice taketh away. So it's a 23 and a 24 to hit,
Uh-huh.
but I rolled 2 ones.
Nah.
So it's
Son of a
only
bitch.
10 points of damage.
Okay.
God damn it.
And oddly enough, I'm not gonna put them in jail for that.
Jesus. You basically like, okay. Or you don't even punch him. You just take your 2 fingers and like map out his weaknesses and just like bam, bam. Like, dude, this is too easy.
You
I
know.
thought you were trained to fight. Oh, all right. We're back up to the top for Nulfus.
Okay. Um. All right. I am going to make an athletics check to wrench the spear from the Cambion's hands.
Okay.
Mhm.
That is a dirty 20.
That is a 10.
Okay.
So you
So-
wrench his spear.
Can I pass the spear through the bars of the cell to give it to Malice and Arsenaway?
I would say you'd have to move 5 feet up against
I
the...
have a 10-foot reach.
Jesus Christ. Yes.
I have really
Yes,
long
you can.
arms.
God damn it.
I have long
Forgetting
arms.
that. Yes, you can pass that through the bars.
Okay. Okay. That athletics check would have been my action.
Yes. And I'll say, passing it through the bars was fine. But at this point, you would have your movement and bonus action.
Okay. Can I, with my bonus action, Can I make
Excuse me.
like an offhand strike?
Sure. I'll say if you do not have like two weapon fighting or anything, you can make the attack.
Everybody has two weapon
Yeah.
fighting, but you need like dual weapon proficiency
Right.
and whatnot. Like you need the feat to be able to add your
Proficiency and ability modifier and all that stuff.
it's I still get my proficiency to the attack, but I don't add my ability modifier to the damage.
Got it. Yeah, go for it.
All right. I'm going to attack Chio
Okay.
and say, "Hey, snap out of it." That is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And
All right. Go ahead and roll your damage. Chio, go ahead and make another wisdom saving throw.
that is 6 points of damage. 3 of it is lightning.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
How dare you?
Math 21.
With the claw that carves across your face just a little bit, your senses have returned to you. And you realize that you had been charmed by this Cambion, and you are now immune to the Cambion's charm for 24 hours. Well done.
She's just gonna look at that Cambion like dead in the eye, and it is the look of someone who's saying, "You done fucked around, and you about to find out."
Arsinoe.
And he doesn't have his spear anymore.
This is true. Renalphus wrenches the spear and passes it through the cell to the both of you.
I will
So
take
now
it.
you have a spear.
Hey!
Yay!
I can't do anything with it, but yay!
Spears have reach. Just stab someone from the.
Yeah, only like I can't
No,
reach
this was
this
a short
guy.
spear.
Yeah, I can't reach this guy, right?
The reach is
Actually-
5 feet.
Okay.
At the very end of my turn, I am going to shout to Flit, and I'm just going to shout, "Find the damn keys."
Fast.
Nice. Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I take the sharp edge of the spear and start carving away at the like Malice is doing? It'd be really awkward. I'd probably whack myself in the face while I'm doing it.
You
All right.
jam it in the
Since
lock
both of
thing?
you-
I don't
Both
know.
of you guys are essentially acting one right after the other.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
If you want to use your action to do that, both of you, I will need. Oh, Jesus. Give me a sleight of hand check.
Alright.
From both of us?
I will say either both of you roll once or one of you roll with advantage with help.
I just rolled.
Sam, that look on your face says that it wasn't great.
It was not great. The curse is back.
I almost threw a dice on the floor. 15.
7.
Okay.
Girl.
Listen. Okay.
We are not very
I got a +2, but
oh.
like trying to carve
As-
at this with a giant fucking spear.
You need Cat. She has a +12.
Well,
So here's what happens. Malice, you're taking the bladed end of the chain and you're carving at this awkward angle into like the front panel of the lock. At the same time, Arsinoe, you get the spear. Okay. And you look at what Malice is doing and you flip it around and kind of like maneuver yourself through the bars to like see if I just need to get it a little bit. And you're sort of like craning your back and your arms through the bars to be able to make this work.
You can do it. Put your back into it.
Pivot. Pivot.
I will say that given that you're both using black iron weapons, After a moment, you scratch through, and Arsinoe, you feel inspiration return to your body. Malice, you feel your divine energy surge back into your form as the enchantment on the wizard's lock is dispelled.
Immediately look at Malice. Go.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay.
You go.
Go.
In my case, what did I use already?
So I would say that did cost an action to do. So this is both of you guys working at it.
Okay.
So you will have your bonus action and your movement.
Okay.
And you know what? So in a way, I'll say that also counts for you as well. Fuck it. You guys are.
I can't go
I'm just
anywhere.
gonna treat you guys going on the same initiative. I don't care. I don't even care.
Okay. I don't care.
No.
Oh, well then if I get a bonus action, then can you put a fun little spiritual weapon right behind our Cambion friend there?
I will happily do so.
Wunderbar.
Spiritual
Bam.
red, please.
Spiritual weapon. The theme song
Spiritual
plays as it like
weapon.
descends from heaven.
It gets to make an attack.
Yup.
Is this spiritual weapon and the song like to the beat of the hypnotic pattern? Or does it all sync up?
It all syncs up.
The ghostly form that appears before the shield is like glow sticking for a little bit before the light just becomes the shield.
Dude, imagine if it were a dubstep song, the spiritual bread would just hit on the beat drop.
Yeah.
Yep.
27 to hit.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
For 11 points of radiant force damage.
Okay. Excuse me. The shield appears behind the Cambion and bashes him right at the base of the back of the neck, and he is now fully surrounded and panicking just a little bit.
Good.
You know who's not panicking? The Chain Devil.
Is he still drooling on
standing and
himself?
drooling. Malice, I apologize. You do still have your bonus action and your movement as well.
Well, did we actually open the cell?
Nope.
Or no?
It is not opened, but the enchantment is broken.
The enchantment is broken. Okay. Then can I use my bonus action to try and open it?
To fully open it?
Can't you use that magical malice beep boop
I mean,
shadow transport
yeah, I mean I can. I was hoping to get Arsinoe out too, though.
I mean,
You can
you
get
can
out
use
and
the
finish-
spear to attack the lock and then fucking smite it.
Yeah.
Or if you can get out and finish off these guys, then we'll figure out the lock after. She tells you to leave.
All right, fine. Then I will leave you. I am not.
Get
not
out,
happy
you're
about
a
it,
melee
though.
fighter. Go!
I'm not happy about it. Yeah. Then I will get out.
Okay.
I
Where
will
are
get-
you?
Oh, that's really funny, actually. There's very little space here.
Mm-hmm.
There's a spiritual weapon right here. And
Here.
I guess I will go to the
Wonderful.
one space I can.
Okay. Bam.
Yep. I can't really do much with my bonus action at the moment.
Okay.
But I can't attack with bonus action. But
Okay.
for now, I guess I will bonus action. There's that. Yeah, no movement. I'll just chill.
Okay.
I'm gonna get ready to punch
Sounds
someone though.
cute. All right. After the Chain Devil continues to drool, it is the Cambion's turn, who, looking at all of you, goes, I don't get paid enough for this shit, and casts Plane Shift, and you watch as he
Boxed off.
disappears.
Bye.
Oh,
I mean-
bye.
He's got a point. All right, wonderful.
At this point, How long does hypnotic pattern last? A minute?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna say, well, let's resolve the current predicament. So, for now, we're going to suspend initiative rounds. I'm gonna say, well, yeah, I'll say you guys have the equivalent of 30 seconds before they come to. What are you guys doing in the 30 seconds? That's 5 rounds.
I'm going to start searching for the keys, especially on the Cambion, because he was the one that came to take me out of the cage.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay.
I'll look for keys on the chain devil since I'm next to him.
Do I have a
Make an
+4 because I'm close to Malice, or no?
Is that for skill checks or is it just for saves?
No, just saves.
Okay. Then 11, 13.
13?
You said investigation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 13.
You start sifting through his belongings on his person, and
I'll take anything else that looks valuable also. Or helpful.
You
Like his weapon?
find
Yeah. Well, I'm a little small for a spear, but
Give it to me.
I'll say you do find like he's got the collar, which glancing at it does have runes going around the edge.
We'll keep that shit.
In addition to that, you find a nice little leather bag with severed fingers and toes on it. You find a vial of a sickly green liquid, and you do find like 4 pieces of copper on him, but the keys themselves, no. I will say you do not find them on him. Chia, what was your investigation check? You were muted.
14.
14. You're looking at this chain devil who is essentially wearing, similar to the other demon who had left just as things started to get a little spicy. He's also wearing essentially loincloths. Like, there's not a whole lot on him, but you think maybe? So you kind of grimace a little as your hand wanders. And surprisingly, you do find a set of keys on a wide iron ring that was attached under his loincloth, like basically by his left ass cheek.
it has butt sweat on it.
It's got some blood, sweat, maybe some tears on there.
Oh, I said butt sweat, but sure.
Blood, butt, sweat, some tears, you know.
Yeah.
But you do find the key ring. It's got many keys. I want to say a solid 15 keys on this thing.
Okay.
I will very awkwardly take the spear that I took from the Cambion over to Malice and hand it to her.
Thank you.
Can I do I don't know what check you want it to be to like try to like, oh, that's what the lock looks like. This key looks like it's made similarly.
Go ahead and make another investigation check.
Another
and
14.
Another 14. You see a lot of them that have very small, minute differences that a lot of them look like it could match the lock.
Can I help?
As you are looking, what's up?
Can I help? Like, go over and help her, like, look?
I'll say go ahead and roll with advantage. If that hadn't happened, you actually hear the drow sort of peek up across the bars. Wait, are you guys, like, actually making this happen?
With a 22, I say yes.
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yeah, you find the key. and you can see it matches not just the cell that Arsinoe is in, but also the other cells immediately around you.
I will unlock the cell that Arsinoe is in, and give her the keys to unlock everybody else's cell. And then I just want to tell Flit, like, put the collar on the Cambion.
Not sure I can reach, but maybe we should put them in one of the empty
Yes.
cells.
Can we please lock them in one of these?
Not ours.
I need those motherfuckers to tell us where our shit is when they wake up.
Oh, one of the drooly
Yeah.
ones.
Yeah, the drooly ones.
Well, we
Uh,
do have some leverage, right? If we lock them in, we can tell them we'll let them out.
Collar
You
and
can actually-
collar one of them and throw them in the thing.
As you guys are moving them, and as you place the collar around the Cambion, you see the line of arcane runes activates, giving off a similar glow that the cell once did. As you get, I'm just gonna go ahead, sake of time. You get both the Cambion and the Chain Devil in the same cell, and you close the door behind them. They are still standing and drooling. As you are having this conversation of we need to find our shit, you hear a weak voice come from the human woman in this cell. Arsinoe, I'll say you're right there. You see, she says, I believe they're keeping all of our belongings on the next floor up. There's a chamber that they've kept someone locked inside, but it seems that that might be the closest and best bet.
Roll an insight check.
Go for it.
11.
She seems pretty forthright. She's clearly been through some shit.
Something pings when she says somebody in a chamber. And Arsinoe
Yes,
looks
but we
around
can
and does a
still-
head count.
You can see that Boykin is nowhere to be found. She does say, I will say, it's a much better experience seeing you without that mask on. I'm surprised it only took a little bit to help you get out of that dream. I hope you don't mind me piloting your friend for the moment.
I'll unlock her cell and the drow cell.
Okay? The moment you unlock the drow's cell,
She was out of there.
first off, the drow with the long hair goes, oh, thank God. And he reaches forward and conjures with purplish pink energy a psionic sword that materializes in his hand. The other humanoid kind of like turns, is it time? And you see it's another drow. This one's an older female, bald, and her eyes light with similar energy. And as you unlock the cell with the woman, she says, "Oh, thank you. Unfortunately, I need a second to get my strength back."
I look at the Cujo real quick. Where is that lever that was controlling the heat?
It is down the hall and around the corner.
Okay. Well, if everybody's getting out, then I don't really care about fixing that anymore.
Can you make it really cold and uncomfortable for the devils?
Turn it all the way down.
I look at the two drow and say, "Do you know how that, how those levers work?"
The bald female drow says, "Oh, I'm sure I can think of something." And she steps out and moves directly towards the ladder. You see that she has similar scars and carvings in her body, but hers are like a ritualistic pattern, almost like they were delighting in drawing scars on her. But she has a sickly little smile as she moves towards the lever.
Excellent.
before she moves too far, I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'll be, who of us is her? Renalphus and Chio? We're the only two?
I could take a little bit of damage as
That's
well.
perfect. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So Renalphus, Chio, Flit, and then the 3 other prisoners will all get 6, 7, 14, 19 points.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Donka.
The the two drow, as they're moving from the cell, look and bow. The male says, "Thank you. That's the nicest thing that's happened to us in quite some time." And the human,
Don't be too
getting her
thankful.
breath, says, "Thank you, darling. What is your name?"
She goes by Miss Beacon.
What was that?
She goes to say it and Flit interrupts her.
She goes by Miss Beacon. Or just Beacon.
Well, Miss Beacon, thank you. I struggle to remember a lot of things, but I do know my name is Lucretia Hollow, and I appreciate your assistance.
You're welcome, Lucretia. I may need your help to get everybody out of here.
Of course. And she reaches up and climbs to her feet. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. So we are pushing it a little bit. Yay, prison break!
Prison break!
Yay!
Yeah. You do know who Lucretia Hollow is, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Awesome. Well,
Totally fine. Totally
awesome. Totally fine. No issues. To everybody who tuned in, thank you so much for all the love and support. I'm very glad to be back in the DM seat. I missed you guys so fucking much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Dustin, thank you for
Welcome.
taking the helm.
Yeah.
It does mean a lot. I felt terrible getting the Rona. So thank you for providing our
Rona
beloved
sucks.
party. It does suck. It's the worst.
I'm just sorry I couldn't kill more of them. Or any of them, as it turns out.
Did we like 100% kick the shit out of the creature?
Oh yeah.
Really?
You
Okay.
guys, well, your skeletons whooped his ass. Is really what
Dude,
happened.
fucking that alone has me thinking like I need to make a necromancer.
Necromancers
that was
are
stupid fun.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you start stacking that shit, not to mention when you start doing shit like if you bane them or blind somebody, you just gotta stack your stuff and be patient. Ooh. Brilliant.
It's good shit.
Brilliant.
Well, now you have Dean and Lucretia Hollow in your party for the moment. We'll see how that goes. But
She'll be helpful.
yeah.
She's a nice lady. She's a teacher.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
Is she though?
Yeah,
I
she's
did
wonderful.
like Court's eyes went.
She's like,
It's just like,
okay.
hang the fuck on.
No, she's good. She's good. She's no problem at all. Real nice
That's fine.
woman. Doesn't
It's
cause
okay.
anybody any problems. Never did anything shady.
I'm just gonna pull the curtain back just a little bit as a final note for everybody at home. It was either Lucretia or Raishan.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I trust Lucretia over Raishan any day of the week.
Yeah. For sure.
Anywho, thank you
That
so
would've
much,
been-
Twitch. We love you, Internet. We will see you next week, and be nice to each other. Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.